What's this? Are we live? We live. We had a little delay there. How are you? It's Drinks with the Band. I'm Chris Denman. We're live in St. Louis, Missouri, Mid-Coast Studio. Excited to have Lydia Caesar on the show tonight. A lot to get to. She's a local St. Louis artist, has a big show coming up. We'll talk about that and a lot more. Let's first say thanks to some folks that make this show possible. Drinks with the Band. Obviously, Jack Daniels makes it happen each and every week. Our friends at Dirty Sue, On God Arts Hotel, Snappy Bigman Coffee, Music at the Intersection. That's coming up in September right here in St. Louis and Grand Center. And also big thanks to our friends at Open Highway Music Festival. Let's get right into it. We've got an in-studio guest today. But first, let's say hey to E.T. live in Atlanta. He is the U.S. ambassador for Jack Daniels. You can follow him on Instagram at superhype1. That's the number 1. What's up, E.T.?
Hey, pal. How are you?
Well, just kicking things off. It's nice and warm in the 40s here. The snow's melting away, and I think you're doing the same in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Exciting times.
I have some good news for you and some not so good news for you.
Go on.
I'm going to give you the good news first. I have solid scientific proof that our show is blowing up and becoming a thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and
that brings me to the bad news. So, you know how when shows get big, inevitably someone has to make a public apology on the show.
It's
right?
More apparent now than ever.
Yes.
Sure.
So we've gotten to that space where you and I owe a listener a public apology that was demanded by another listener.
Oh, wow. Okay, I was worried that you said something cross to Marcus King last season or something.
No.
Got it.
Why did I do something stupid like that?
Never.
No, this is much more personal.
All right.
So if you recall last week, we gave away the prize, and the way you won the prize was by putting in the chat your wedding song or a wedding song you loved at a wedding you went to.
Right.
And then right after I offered the Jack Daniels prize, I said, I'll give a second prize if someone could name my wedding song.
Yes.
And then right away, I saw my mother had written my wedding song. And then I publicly called her out, and you jumped on my bandwagon. And we're like, you can't name the song at the wedding you were at.
Oh, you've pulled me into the bandwagon. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I see where we're going. Okay. I understand where this is. So go ahead. Continue apologizing for us.
Yeah,
for
we
both
did
of us.
this.
Yeah.
We did
Right.
this. Yes.
Sure.
And after the show, I was speaking to my mom, and I said, you can't say the name of the wedding song at the wedding you were at. She goes, hold on a second. She goes, your first was name your wedding song or a song from a wedding you love. And she goes, I don't think anyone would know my wedding song. So I said your song. 10 seconds later, you offered up guess my wedding song, and it was already there.
Yep.
And
That's
I
what
didn't
happens.
see it. And then, so Mom, dude, I love you.
No.
Chris and
Wait,
I
we're gonna do this right. I mean, I think my part of the apology has already been taken care of. But Logan, will you single in on ET, please? Let's do this right, and then you can start over with this. Go ahead, ET. You have the floor.
Mom, I love you. I made a mistake. I'm even wearing your shirt to formally apologize.
Hey, Jude.
Hey, Jude, I'm sorry. I love you. My bad. Chris and I both apologize.
Chris and I definitely do. Yeah. So my part in that is, I'll have to admit that it's never going to happen again. I'll be better. All right. So now that we've taken care of the controversial part of the show, we do have prizes to give away. We're going to give away a sweet Lydia Caesar T-shirt, as well as prizes from Jack Daniels. And look at this. What's up with the Chambord eye cover? Let's talk about this. And the Jack Daniels cooler.
Look, the Jack Daniels cooler speaks for itself. You put things in there and keep it cool.
Mm-hmm.
But since Chambord's in this cocktail, I figured I'd find something from Chambord, and
rep them hard.
That just jumped out and said, someone's going to want that. Someone's going to want.
I think we have somebody in studio that's already eyeing it, and her name's Lydia Caesar. She's the guest tonight. She's live in St. Louis. This is so exciting. We get to do our fourth, I guess, musician that's joining us live in studio. Lydia Caesar, right here at Midcoast Studio.
Hey, y'all.
Look how excited we all are.
I
Lydia.
am so excited to be here.
Yeah, if we can get on the camera, look at these boots she wore. She is new, she is new boot goofing. Check this out.
You know, I was going with the whole, like, when I put this shirt on, I was like, this is giving cowgirl vibes. But I can't do the hat because I knew I had to wear headphones. And I was like, you know what? I have these ridiculous tall boots that are, I mean, they're not even, these are not cowboy boots. These are like cowboy boots on steroids, okay? So I was like, let me just put it all together. So I'm glad that I'm in a place where we can get a little bit of boot action in the camera because I put a lot of thought into this.
It's working. You know, when I saw your outfit, I thought you were dressing in solidarity with Dolly Parton about making Taco Bell bring back the Mexican pizza.
That's what's happening.
Okay. It's not. That's not what this is, but I'll take it. But I'll take it.
We'll get more boot action throughout the show. We've got a T-shirt to give away from Lydia. Lydia, let's get this up front. You have a big show coming up. We want to plug that. Tell everybody the details on it coming up at the Dark Room. Not a ton of tickets left.
No, well, there's actually no seated tickets left. Well, let me not say that. There's no tables. But there are still general admission seats, which are like first come, first serve seating. But yeah, general admission tickets are still on sale for $15. I suggest that you go and grab those because this is going to be such a great night. You do not have to bring a date. It's not that kind of thing. I mean, it is, but it's not.
Maybe you'll meet somebody.
Maybe you'll meet. That's my thing. Like for some people, it'll be a date night, and for other people, it'll be a solo night. It'll be girls' night. It's going to be everything. All my shows are always like that. So
it's a good time.
It's going to be a good time. I put a really fun set list together. And we're going to rock out. The Dark Room will never be the same.
Wow. That's
I like it.
That's big.
You going to go, Chris? You going to be there?
Yes, I'm looking to meet somebody, and I'm thinking at the Lydia Caesar show.
It's going to be the place.
Mm-hmm. That's what's going to happen. It's a great venue. Dark Room's fantastic.
It's so sexy. Mm-hmm. It really is. It's a nice late night show. I like the late shows there. They're always just like a good vibe, good energy. Yeah. So yeah, man, we're gonna have a good time.
Well, looking forward to it. Lydia Caesar's here. You can follow her on Instagram at Miss Caesar. We're gonna make a drink because that's what we do. It's drinks with the band. Check out all the ingredients. Now you're gonna have to coach her through some of this. Et.
Yeah, because this is looking challenging, but I'm up for it. I've always wanted to bartend secretly, so now's my moment. We're
gonna make all your dreams happen right now.
Let's do this.
Et, what are we having tonight?
We have in I guess anticipation of the upcoming fake holiday, Valentine's Day.
Dang, man! How about the real holiday? The real holiday is Saturday.
The real holiday is my show. Mm-hmm. Come, Chris.
Right?
Come
That's
on,
something
Chris.
to celebrate.
Got your back.
That's something to celebrate. But no, so for all the lovebirds out there, I figured we would make a nice cocktail called the French Kiss. It's a spin on a French martini. Plus, he doesn't like the French kiss. You know what I mean? Right. So 4 simple ingredients. You don't like it, Chris? It's
I love it. I love the witty banter that's happening this evening. This is we're off to a great start.
So we have some Jack Apple, some pineapple juice. We have some Chambord, and we have a little bit of sweet vermouth. Okay. And then a lemon just to tie the whole room together. But it's going to be delicious. We're going to love it. And it comes with that great prize, the Chambord eye mask and the Jack Daniels roller cart.
I love
rolling
that
cooler
mask.
Cart
I was like,
thing.
that mask is super cute.
It is.
All right, well, we'll make it happen. Right. I'm going to find another mask and get it for you.
Okay.
All right.
He caught my sub just now. He caught.
I know a guy.
Lydia's working the room tonight. I like it.
I like it.
Okay, so how do we start? Do we want to show Et up close? Do we want Et helping us? How are we going to do this?
Let's coach Lydia. Let's have Lydia. Let's
do it.
Okay. It's no fun to watch me. Let's watch Lydia make this drink.
Okay.
So to start out, we're going to put 1.5 ounces of delicious Jack Apple.
Hello.
into your mixing tin.
Now, I think that's is already poured out for me.
No, you've
Yeah.
this is the one thing that you're going to have to measure.
Oh.
And
that's I use this to measure, right?
Yeah.
And I
Right.
use the big side or the small side.
The big side.
And how many of them?
Just one full big side, I think. I mean, I can't actually see
the big side is 1 ounce, and then the smaller side's ½ ounce. So you'll do one of each.
Okay, so you got to do both sides.
One of each.
Yeah.
I bet Lydia probably can already flip a bottle. I feel like she has that skill just without ever even doing it.
Uh-oh.
Hey, watch this, guys.
I don't know what that means.
Little free pour.
Okay, cool. So we're good on the Jack now. I got that in.
Yeah, and then we're going to do equal amount pineapple juice, 1.5 ounces.
Okay, that's this here already poured for
Yep,
me.
pre-measured.
Love it. Okay.
And then we're going to do a ½ ounce of Chambord.
Okay, here we go.
Delicious.
Chambord.
Always a fun purchase with this bottle too.
Yeah, the bottle's great. Classes up the joint, you know what I mean?
Yeah, little French, never heard.
And then we're going to do, I recommended you both sweet vermouth. However, I only had Bianca vermouth, which is kind of like a hybrid of dry and sweet. So I'm going to tell you how that works out for me because like a dummy, I used it all to make the drink and make it again until I got it just right and then realized I don't have any more. But ½ ounce.
Stumbling out of the back room.
Yeah.
we got a winner.
I got it. Pretty sure this one's good. Pretty sure it's good.
Sweet vermouth.
And then
And this
just take
is
a little
part of-
lemon. What's that?
Nope. I jumped the gun. Go ahead. Continue.
Oh, a little lemon squeezer. Just a little citrus to kind of balance it out. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Ooh, there's okay.
Now we have
Now-
apple slices too.
Right, I
Just
was
a
about
heads
to
up.
say
That's
some
for garnish.
apples
Yeah,
in
you guys
there.
are fancy.
Mm-hmm.
And take some ice. Add it to one of your shakers, one of the sides. Probably this side without the drink so we don't splash.
Wait,
Mess
so
up your
what?
white pants,
You're
your
good.
white boots.
Like this, right?
Yeah, you have ice in there?
Wanted to do
Yep,
this.
she's
This
got
is-
ice in there.
This is the part that I've
All
always
right.
wanted to do.
This is a defining
Yeah, so make
moment.
sure you got to give it a little tap. Make sure you got a nice seal. You should be able to lift it up by the top and the bottom shouldn't fall off. Look at you. Look at you. Now put
You're
your
playing with
thumb on the
fire,
top.
Lydia.
Bartender, baby.
She's gonna walk off stage at her show on Saturday and go, hang on, hang on 1
Watch
minute.
me make this drink.
Right.
So put your thumb on the top part. There you go, and hold the bottom tight, and just give it a little drink to the band shake.
Oh.
Get fancy if you want. Spin it around. You know what I mean?
Now see, if you have that gift, that'll get you in the next Drinks with the Band opening cut. Like if there's a good gifable moment, see, you may have just done it.
You just gotta do the Ted Kelman. It's a really up and down. The Ted Kelman, famous bartender from Warminster, Pennsylvania.
Oh, I am feeling this bartender situation.
Now Lydia's here
Yeah,
in
you
St. Louis, but we've got two Northeastern folks. Lydia's originally from New York, and then ET's from Philly. So this is, I think that's the connection that's happening right now.
Oh,
Now you want to open up your shaker tin.
Oh, I think I might have.
Now give her
All
the
right,
trick.
so what you want to do, if it's a little, put your hand on the back with the part that's a little open in the front, and give it a little karate chop.
Oh.
Now that was
There
more
you go.
tai chi,
Nice.
but we'll take
You
it.
know, I didn't want to spill on my outfit.
I hear you. It's a very valid point. And now you just want to put your strainer on and pour it right into your glass.
We got action. Wow, you guys.
And there you have a French kiss.
And then do we put these apple slices in there?
Yeah, apple slices go right on top, or you can lean them on the side with a little olive pick if you have it, or just toss them right
Now
in.
we didn't go with an olive pick this evening, but,
But look at this. Look at that.
That's gorgeous. Look at you.
That.
wow,
You're hired.
Lydia Caesar.
Let me
everybody.
take a sip. And let me taste this. Are we gonna
Yeah.
cheers
Well,
right
cheers.
now?
Let's cheers. To
Cheers.
your show on Saturday.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Chris and I not getting canceled by my mother.
Oh, for
That's
sure.
the worst kind of
That's the
canceling.
worst kind of cancellation, right?
Oh, doctor. That's the
Oh
stuff.
my God. Is this even a drink? Like this is
Right?
this is juice. These are the
French
kind of drinks that have you laying on the ground by
That's-
the end of the night.
Right. Yeah.
Because they taste like candy.
I'm contractually obligated to say, have a drink, have a glass of water, have a drink, have a glass of water.
Drink responsibly, right?
Yes,
Please
thank
be
you. Thank you.
responsible when you drink.
Oh my goodness. Quick shout out to everybody watching on YouTube and Facebook. If you hit share, you're entered to win a Lydia Caesar t-shirt, and we'll send those out. And then what are we doing for those Jack Daniels prizes tonight, buddy?
So again, we have our favorite holiday, Valentine's Day, coming up. Cupid striking. So why not, since we are a music show, name in the chat your favorite cheesy love song.
Oh,
And Key will pick out the cheesiest. And,
Key's too cool to hang out with Lydia Caesar tonight. So we've got Logan.
oh, Key's not even there?
Logan and Andy. Yeah.
Oh, then Logan, you know what? Or maybe we'll have Lydia just pick out the cheesiest of all songs.
I think
Okay.
that's the way to do it. Yeah.
You know, Islands in the Stream, if you want to stay with the Dolly Parton theme, you know?
All right. So cheesiest love song that you get into, let us know in the comments on Facebook or YouTube, and be sure to hit share as well. So let's have some fun tonight. Lydia, you're here. You're going to do, what did we agree on? 15 songs, and we're going to work that out through the course of the
15
next couple of
songs.
hours, and we're going to get a
Let me
session
call
in.
my representative because we need to do some renegotiations.
Yeah, I don't know if that would
Yeah.
work out. E.T., you want to hear a tune?
Yeah, and you know, my wife's not watching, so feel free to dedicate that one you wrote for me to me.
Okay.
She's not on. So
My husband's not watching either, so
This is getting,
so
listen.
we're Gucci.
You guys know this stays up after the stream, right?
Oh, will it? We can just cut
wait,
that
this
part
lasts longer than right now?
out? Right.
What are those
After-
kids where they do the little videos, they disappear like Mission Impossible?
Right. Oh, Snapchat. You just
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
not that.
That
disappear.
is the most sneaky of the apps. I mean, of the of the social medias, where the conversations, the photos disappear. I mean, come on, that was like designed for some kinky stuff. I think.
We'll get into that.
Check
and
this
more.
out, psych. You don't get to see it again.
Exactly. If you didn't but if you screenshot it, the person knows.
Oh, that's the part. That's the part where
That's
you're
the
like,
sneaky part.
hey, wait a minute.
Hold
Yeah.
on now, that was just for this moment. It was supposed to
yeah.
disappear.
So, man, yeah, I was gonna say like none of us probably have any great stories of somebody doing that. So, yeah.
No, I don't.
Let us know in the comments
I
if
got
that's happened to you.
nothing.
What do you want to start with, Lydia?
Let's start with Legendary Love.
Hello.
Because that is the new tune. I just released the EP called Legendary Love on December 9th. I had another really big show. It was great. It was a sold out concert at House of Soul called the Legendary Love Concert Experience. And the EP is named after one of the songs on the album, which is called Legendary Love. I'm working the song right now. I have a Legendary Love challenge going on like Instagram Reels and TikTok. So if you have someone in your life that you love, make a reel to my song, Legendary Love, and hashtag Legendary Love Challenge. Join the challenge. It's fun. And if you don't have someone that you love, do it with your dog or your cat or your bestie
Or February 12th at the Dark Room.
or February 12th at the dark room. Meet somebody. You know, do it with yourself because I hope you love yourself first.
I'm available for Legendary Love Reels. I just want you to know.
So yeah, we can start out with Legendary Love.
All right. So real quick, while Lydia gets situated, we'll get her going, and then make sure you hit share. You can win a T-shirt from Lydia. You can win a Jack Daniels prize if you leave a comment with the cheesiest love song that you enjoy. All right, and let's jump into Legendary Love.
No, now it feels quiet. Can you give me some more volume? Everybody wanna feel this type of love, but we written in the stars before we begin. Like an epic love song, they gon' sing our names forever, etched in stone together. They gon' write about us where we gone. Good, the bad, the lessons make us better. Love like this sits high up on the throne. They won't forget us, no, no, never. This legendary love. Legendary love. Oh, this legendary love. They won't forget us. Legendary love. Legendary love. The love don't last, the pieces shatter. They move on like the love don't matter. That could never be us. We can't do it, everybody else does. The world gon' see you and me gon' make it through whatever. Like an epic love song, they gon' sing our names forever, etched in stone together. They gon' write about us where we gone. The good, the bad, the lessons make us better. Love like this sits high up on the throne. They won't forget us, no, no, never. This legendary love. Legendary love. Oh, this legendary love. They won't forget us. Legendary love. Legendary love. Tell stories about phenomenal love. No matter what they threw in our way, we still overcame. Our love stayed strong. They gon' write about us when we gone. The good, the bad, the lessons make us better. Love like this sits high up on the throne. No, they won't forget us. No, no, never. This legendary love. Legendary love. Oh, this legendary love. They won't forget us. Legendary love. Legendary love. There it is. Legendary love.
Lydia Caesar, everybody's loving it at home, getting some great comments on YouTube and Facebook. People watching in California, Canada, right here in St. Louis as well. So
Much.
other than we don't have ET's mic. Other than pre-writing that for ET, who's that song about?
Legendary love. Well, it's funny. I had the ambitions and the goals to put out an EP in December. This was because I had a couple songs lined up, and I also it was time. I wanted to do a big show. And as an artist, sometimes I just like go with the flow. Like, I'm not necessarily like all deep about it. Sometimes it's just strategy, right? I wanted to do a show. I wanted to make it a big show, and I needed a reason. I was like, you know what? I need to release an EP with all these songs that I have. And I didn't have a name for the EP. I didn't know what I wanted to call it. And I was just thinking, like, for days and days, like, what am I going to call this EP? And I just started to mess around with words. And because I'm a big word person. As a songwriter, I'm just big on, like, powerful words. So I started to write down words like dynasty and, like, queen and throne. And then I wrote legendary as one of the words. And I loved it. I was like, man, legendary is powerful. Let's team that up with love for the EP, and we're going to call it Legendary Love, right? So I started to promote the concert and everything, the Legendary Love concert experience, the Legendary Love EP, but I didn't even have the song yet.
Get out of here.
I swear.
That's the title before the movie. You did that.
Yes. And
That's
so,
great.
and I didn't know if I wanted to even have a title track on the EP, right? I was just, maybe that was just going to be the name of the EP. But then when I knew I wanted to do one more song, and when I started to, come up with the concept for the last song, I said, you know what, I'm just gonna make this song Legendary Love. And I wrote like the chorus before I even had the music. Really, I wrote it like just the melodies, and then I sat down with 2 producers and we built the song together. And I wrote it about, I guess it's about my husband,
It better be.
Yeah, honestly, it is. I want it to be like people's anthem, right, for their relationships, because you want to build something that's going to last longer than you. And that's why the lyrics say that, they're going to write about us when we're gone, because what we're working on, what we're building is going to be that powerful and that big that it's going to last even after we leave here. And so that's what inspired it. And every day my husband and I are working to build that type of love. So, of course, naturally, it's about him as a married woman, after all.
The clarity
What's
is
your
on the
secret?
table.
What's your secret for building this legendary love with your husband?
I would say friendship, to be honest. My husband and I, we really liked each other from the beginning, it was a real deep like. Like, we loved hanging out and talking. We have the common interests, and we built a friendship before anything. Even though it was friends with benefits out the gate.
Wait a minute.
Out the gate.
Out the gate.
Out the gate, it was.
Okay.
Out
This
the
show's
gate,
PG.
there was some benefits going on, but we still really liked each other before anything else, and I think that's the secret. You have to really like your partner, not just love, because contrary to what people think, I don't think love is enough. Just love is not enough. It has to be deeper than that, and liking your spouse is so important, because you can love them but can't stand them.
Now, here's something. So I have the knowledge that your husband's a producer or an engineer, audio engineer.
Yes, he's an audio engineer.
So that can be super awesome, super
Right.
helpful.
Yeah.
You can work together. You can get all kinds of stuff done. And then you also probably understand each other and the struggles that you have and the different things you have to do. Is it ever too much? I'm sure you seem very calculated, or you're very good at planning. You work super hard with all your marketing, all that good stuff. So I'm sure you probably have some time apart time, or hey, go do this. How does that work with you all? It's because it's a task.
It is. And it's funny, our relationship also started out like a working relationship, because he's an engineer, so he would record me in the beginning. That's how some of our great moments of even getting to really know each other took place. In the studio. Yeah. Working on songs together. So I would say no, it's not too much, because we both have our own things going on.
That's great.
He's building his empire, I'm building mine, and we're building our empire together as well. I find that it becomes too much in relationships when one person has a passion and the other person doesn't.
Idle hands.
Yes, that can be so ugly, because then it's just like, why are you never with me, or why are you never taking time? But when he's
and then he's the fixture scowling at anybody who looks up at you at every show. You don't want that.
Nobody wants that. He's at the shows at the end it's time to go.
You're hanging outside the studio door
you're signing autographs. Your fans are adoring, and then there's that guy over there just mad.
Boy, that's
Who's
a thing.
that?
You'd be surprised. You'll see people that have won Oscars that deal with that, or Grammys and stuff too.
I believe it, but I feel like that's why two people in similar industries, to me, work.
Sure.
Because you're both working, you're both busy, you have a level of understanding. So yeah, I think that's why our dynamic works so well together.
Where did you start? Where did you get the bug to start singing?
Well, I've been singing my whole life, like so many artists. I grew up in church. My dad is a pastor in Queens. And a rich history My dad's dad founded the church in Jamaica, Queens, started a small storefront. It grew to a huge church with over 3,000 members. My dad then passed it down to my younger brother.
Wow.
So now he's the senior pastor. So I was like one of those born in the pews little babies that I don't even know when I first started singing. I just always knew that I've just been singing forever.
Right.
But when I really realized was around like elementary, middle school, I would sing at school, and the kids would just be like blown away. Like I was that girl who sings. They would be like, "She got to sing for you." I would sing "Hero" by Mariah Carey for everybody, every chance I could get, and it made people so happy, and in turn, it made me happy. And that's when I learned that it was like an exchange. Like this is a thing. People want to hear my voice, and I love sharing it. And so that's when I got the bug to just, love singing. I didn't start to take it seriously as a career until like later on during college. But I always knew that it was special and that it was a gift because of the way people reacted to it at such a young age.
Nice. Was Mariah Carey one of your early like influences?
Whitney Houston more. I mean, Mariah is everybody's influence when you were like, if you're an 80s baby. So,
Right.
So Mariah, yeah. Whitney. Who else did I? Oh, Celine Dion. Oh my God. I still to this day adore her. Wow. Michael Jackson. I mean, who didn't, our parents were all listening to Michael Jackson. So by default, like we loved him. And then, I mean, he's everything, right? So Stevie Wonder, one of my big influences as well. Tina Turner. I love the legends and the greats. I also love Beyonce. Come on now. I'm a female artist.
I've heard of her.
Okay.
Can I share something with you all?
Yes.
And this was already said on another show that you'll figure out. Two Funny Mamas that I'm part of. Kim Whitley is friends with Stevie Wonder. She's seen him drive a car. Can we talk about
No, she hasn't.
I'm not
no,
even kidding.
no,
It was
no,
not
no,
a joke.
no.
It was
no,
not a
she
joke.
lying. She lying.
It's not a joke. I'll show the clip. She said it on her own podcast. I'm not breaking any news. She, without hesitation, she said, I've seen Stevie drive a car.
That's crazy. However,
So-
if you remember, Al Pacino in Scent of a Woman also drove a car.
You talk about a movie.
That's real. That's Al
movie right
Pacino.
now.
Lydia, thank you for distinguishing that. 'Cause
Wait.
he was not doing a good job of that.
We talking about Stevie Wonder in real life, and he talking about him.
Oh, great counterpoint, E.T. I'll stand out.
Everyone does it. It's not that hard.
Yeah, it's a thing.
That is
my
so.
gosh.
You know what's funny though? I met Stevie Wonder was one of like meeting him because I performed at the ASCAP Awards.
Uh,
Oh, nice.
Their 100 years, their Centennial Awards at the Waldorf Astoria, and I think it was like 2015. I met Stevie, and I was asked to perform there, right? That's why I was there. So I sang my
Yeah,
original
he
song.
picked you out of the crowd and said,
No.
"You in the green, come up here."
It's not that good, but it's still a good story, and I'm almost at the punchline. So I sang my original song, St. Louis. Before I sang it, I said, "Hey everybody, I'm Lydia Caesar. Thank you for having me. I'm singing my original song, St. Louis." Sang, boom. End of the night, everybody's online to meet Stevie. All the other celebrities are gone. Stevie's the last man in the middle of the ballroom with a long line, and he's greeting every single person that wants to meet him. So I get up there to meet him, and I say, "Hi, Stevie. My name is Lydia Caesar." He said, "Oh, yeah, you sang a song called St. Louis." I was like, what? He just remembered from my speaking voice.
That's incredible.
That's amazing.
Just from me saying, "Hi, I'm Lydia," and I had said that earlier. He remembered. I was like, wow. And he told me I was incredible and never stopped singing songs about love. And it was a moment I will never forget for the rest of my life. I still don't believe he driving nobody car though. that, I don't know about that.
Well, it wasn't I who saw it. so.
Maybe it was on like a sound stage where there was no other cars or anything.
Would you just let Stevie see? I mean, what's going on? Why don't you want him to enjoy the comforts of?
I'm just worried
When
about.
she said it, I was like, "Do you want us to edit that out?" She's like, "That's a thing." Hey,
Wow.
we'll see.
That's amazing.
I'm Team Lydia actually on that. I don't know what that was, or if Kim's doing this, so I go tell a bunch of people and I look stupid. But we'll see. Who knows?
No, I look.
Definitely good combo.
I think he did it. I have faith.
You have faith.
Guy's a genius. Guy's a genius.
Right? It turns
He
out
is. He
he's
is a
just
genius.
so
You're right.
talented. Yeah.
E.T., you're right. If any blind person could drive, it's Stevie Wonder. Mm-hmm. Sounds about right to me.
Now we know.
Team
Real quick,
Stevie.
before Lydia gets into her next song, I just want to remind everybody, a couple tickets left for her show this Saturday right here in St. Louis. Go to the Dark Room. It really is. It's a great vibe. She's going to be having a lot of fun. She's going to bring the energy.
Yes.
Get tickets at everythinglydia.com. That's a
Yes.
Kranzberg Arts Foundation venue. You know, we're in a Kranzberg building. We love them. So,
Yes.
Lydia,
Yeah.
you up for another song? What do you got?
I am surely up for another song. This song is called Hard Heart, and it is the not so pretty side of love, because it can't all be, sunshine and rainbow. Sometimes the rain has to come.
Oh, boy.
And for the rainbow to come later.
Look at that.
So yeah, this is off the same EP, Legendary Love, and it is called Hard Heart.
Hard Heart, Lydia Caesar, right here on Drinks with the Band. She's going to get set up. We'll get that moving in just a second. I'll remind everybody, drop a cheesy love song in the comments. You're entered to win a Jack Daniels prize. And then if you share on Facebook, you can win a Lydia Caesar t-shirt, courtesy of our friends at Jack Daniels as well. E.T., you ready for another one?
I'm ready to rock.
All right. Take it away, Lydia.
Older, darker, bitter. Please don't make me that girl that won't ever love again. I don't want a hard heart. Flowers can't grow when they're planted in stone. I gave my all, let down my guard. Soft as a rose, but the desert winds are blowing, and they're trying to say what's left of me. God knows I gave the best to me. Still wanna believe in love, yeah. Don't want a hard heart. Gotta find a fight with me. Won't let you take your life from me. Still gotta believe in love. Don't want a hard heart. One by one, the petals fall from the rose we had. Young love, time spent under the moon on those summer nights in June. But the winter came with a rage, storms every day. If you break me one more time, this love will not survive. I'm on the edge, don't push me away. I know you're afraid, so am I. Don't know when we got here. I can't explain how I let you in my heart. You're tearing it out, colder, darker, bitter. I can't be that girl who won't love again. I don't want a hard heart. Flowers can't grow when they're planted in stone. I gave my all, let down my guard. But the desert winds are blowing, trying to say they left me. God knows I gave the best of me. Still wanna believe in love, yeah. Don't want a hard heart. Gotta find a fight with me. Won't let you take your life from me. Still gotta believe in love. I don't want a hard heart. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's Hard Heart.
Hard Heart, Lydia Caesar, right here on Drinks with the Band.
Yes.
Wow.
We
Lydia,
are multi-dimensional.
look at this. We're making it happen. We got Andy and Logan working hard. I think there was a mic short for just the beginning of that song. So just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little.
But
Okay.
Yeah.
good
Should have
news, good
stopped.
news. You have
What is
some people have singing faces, right? Some are good, some are bad.
Oh,
You have a
no.
good singing face because when
Great.
the audio is down for 2 lines, I'm like, she looks great.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
Thank you. I thought
got
you
a
were
good-
going to say, girl, that was ugly face, but the
No,
note
no,
sounded
Can you
good.
imagine? What if you did?
I would
say
have
that?
just.
Well, how would
text
you
Chris that.
react?
I would have said it.
I would, well,
You would have
well,
just said it behind her back. Okay.
well,
good,
to be
good, good.
honest, I think some of my singing faces are absolutely hideous. When I'm looking at footage, it's cringy sometimes. But also as an artist, we cringe at everything that we do.
No, that's just you. You're
I-
passionate, and that comes through. So
Okay, good.
what we see is passion. What you might say, oh, I did this, I did that. We're just like, she's
Right.
into it.
Okay,
You know what
good.
else? And because I know nothing about making albums, I'll offer you this. So when I heard you sing both songs, I don't know who wrote the song. I know it's been covered a few times. I only know the Mary Clayton version of the song. It's called Grandma's Hands. I would love you to sing that song
My
on your next
heart.
album.
That, oh my God, what you call it? Bill Withers is the version that I know.
Okay. Oh, yeah, he did do it too. Yeah, I don't remember that one. I know Mary Clayton.
Ooh, his version is. I need to listen to. After this, I'm gonna write down whoever wrote it. I need to listen to that version. I thought he wrote it.
Yeah,
I bet we get somebody
maybe
in
he
the
did,
comments
but
tell us.
Mary Clayton was the backup singer for the Stones and Gimme Shelter, and then she put out an album and some of them, like she did Gimme Shelter all by herself, and then she did
Okay.
Southern Man, Neil Young, and then Grandma's
She did
Hands, which is where I heard
So
it.
it could have. So yeah. Well, it could be Bill Withers wrote it and she
could be,
covered
yeah.
it, or vice. Who knows? But I'm gonna look it up because I love his version. I would love to hear a female sung version of it.
Yeah, she's great. So, and you kind of remind me a little bit like that, because she's got such a powerful voice too. So,
Oh,
Kinda give me that vibe.
you. What's her name again? Say it again.
Merry Christmas, Clayton.
Mary Clayton.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was.
And she's a rock star.
You know that movie like 20 Feet from Stardom or whatever it was?
Oh yeah, like about all the background singers.
Yeah,
Yes.
so she was like one of the stars of that because she was a backup singer for the Stones for
For
years.
so long.
And
My dad has been telling me to watch that for so long. He's been like, he'll call me randomly. Did you ever watch that show I told you about? And I was like,
right.
I haven't had the time. He literally would just call me out of nowhere, like 20 feet from star. You have to watch it. I guess it was really good. He was like,
Well, it's just fascinating because these people that are so talented, I mean, at least they're out on stage doing their thing, but not everyone even gets that. So,
well,
but
you
they're
know what?
right there.
I'm going to tell you a secret. Background singers, like industry level background singers, are better singers than most of the lead singers.
Yeah, I
For
don't
real.
know if that's a secret. I think.
Oh,
everyone-
I don't. Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know if people know that. Like,
yeah, because they're like like I think most bands that have backups. I mean, some people are phenomenal singers, but like I wouldn't like. I love Mick Jagger and I love his voice, but I wouldn't call him a singer's singer, right? So I would like Bernard Fowler, who's another backup singer for him. He's phenomenal also.
oh yeah,
It's
I mean,
just-
background singers are like
Yeah.
the ones who get work. I mean, because they literally carry the artist. You can only do
They're
but
snipers.
so
They're-
much.
they're
Yeah.
specialists for
They
sure.
really they create that bed of vocals where the lead can screw up or whatever it is, but it's still gonna come across the right way because the backgrounds
they
are
hold it
holding
together.
it down.
They hold
yeah.
it together.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
And-
We are getting a bunch of great comments, and we'll get to those cheesy love songs in just a second to give away our Jack Daniels and Chambord prize this evening. But we have an answer to your query. Logan in the back, Bill Withers did write Grandma's Hands.
He did.
Look at that.
That's the version I know. I gotta hear her version.
Now I got to hear his version.
Yeah,
So
it's
now we'll
so
trade these.
good. It's so great. That's why when you said
But
it,
he's
it
so
held my
good.
heart. I
So
was like,
I mean,
because Bill Withers, may he rest in peace. He just recently passed, like maybe within the past.
It feels like
2 years, I
Now,
think.
I was going to say, yeah, throw that extra year on there because everything, I would have been like, Bill Withers passed away like 6 months ago.
I know.
No, that was 5 years ago.
Thanks
and you're
to
in
the
a time
pandemic,
warp.
right?
Yeah.
yeah, COVID
You're
slowed
so
it
right.
all down.
COVID definitely stalled everything. It's so
Yeah.
weird. So weird.
Time stop.
It's that's how it works. So Lydia's gonna do another song. We got some prizes to give away.
Yes.
ET's got to bust out here in just a second, so it's gonna be just me and Lydia here in a
Okay.
minute. What were you gonna say, Lydia?
I was gonna say, I can't wait to do this last song because then
Okay. Oh,
this French kiss is going down. I'm just a professional. I don't like to disrupt the vocals.
I think that's smart.
So
That's
yes,
good, that's good.
let's get into the
That's
third
good.
song, which is "Through It All." This song is on my sophomore album called "The Queen of Hearts." Very similar to "Legendary Love" in the sense of it's just like one of those anthems that says you're gonna love me through all of it, because it's gonna get bad, it's gonna get ugly at times, but the real ones are gonna stick it out.
Noticing a lot of passion,
Yes.
E.T.
Yeah, it's there.
This
It's
one is for
there.
you too, E.T. Okay.
I
If you
appreciate
don't tell-
that.
If you don't tell, I won't tell.
Okay.
Hey,
Look
tell
at that.
what? I don't even know. My wife doesn't watch anything I do, so I'm not worried.
I'll remind everybody, E.T. is the U.S. ambassador for Jack Daniels. He speaks all over the country, and she's doing her own thing. That's all right.
Hey, like you said earlier, it keeps us healthy. She does her
That's
thing.
why
I
it
do my
works.
thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh wait, I'm gonna turn my volume up a little bit.
Oh, go right ahead.
Check.
And do if you're tuning in, whether you're live or you're watching this over the next couple of weeks, go follow Lydia on Instagram. You can tell how hard she works. There's a lot of effort, a lot of work that goes into those social media accounts. Pay it off. Give her a follow.
Yeah,
Instagram.
thank you. I pride myself in producing what I think is great content. Content I would want to consume, right? Before you make that post, say, would I want to see this from somebody else? I'm just saying.
I just
Social
go-
media etiquette.
I go with pictures of my dogs usually. Yes.
See, but people want to see that.
That's right.
People love the dogs. Okay, let me fix myself up here. I'm falling apart. All right. There will be devastation. There's gonna be tragedy. Lovers losing their passion all around us every day. And there will be distractions trying to lead us astray. And popular opinions telling us that it's okay if we go through madness. Will you hold me down? Heartbreak and sadness. Will you stick around, baby? I want one guarantee. I need you to love me through it all. Even when you're angry, yeah. Ain't gonna always be easy, no. No matter what, I need you to love me. When we struggle, don't worry about your needs. Want you to know that I'm enough. And if the darkness tries to consume our love, I need us to light it up if we go through madness, baby. Will you hold me down? Heartbreak and sadness. Oh, tell me, will you stick around? Yeah, I want one guarantee. Even when you're angry, I need you to love me through it all. Ain't gonna always be easy.
Time for a drink.
Time for a celebratory drink.
Lydia's earned it. E.T. off for the evening. Just down to us. We got prizes to give away. We'll chat just a little bit longer. And
Okay.
again, everybody should go follow Miss Caesar
On Insta.
on Instagram.
And also, I'm really digging into TikTok these days.
Boy, you are. You
I-
are busy, and I'm telling you, that is a lot of effort. Like it really is.
It is, but TikTok I find is a little bit easier to make content because
Oh, is
it's,
it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's such short form. They basically do it for you. They give you all these sounds and all these prompts like do this. Basically, that's what I feel like TikTok is like. This is content for today. Just
Right.
lip sync over this.
Yeah, it's step
Just
by
mouth
step.
these words.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying it. It is the more fun social media. So find me on TikTok too at Everything Lydia.
Look at this. She's a hardworking woman. So make sure you get out and see some of that. We've got a few cheesy songs to check out, so we'll
Okay.
decide the prize. How's the drink?
It's so good.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to everybody out there.
Cheers
Thank
to
you.
Chris and everybody out there. Thank y'all for tuning in, man.
It really is fun. It's fun doing this, and I'm excited to see where this goes to. So this version has been let's not do the full audience version. You and I talked about that. We were going to maybe have 50, 100 people come over,
Right,
check
right.
out the show. And we did one of those with Laura Jane Grace earlier this year. And that's the stuff. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm looking for. I can't wait to just be able to do that more
Promise
regular.
to have
but
me back
Promise.
when that
there
happens.
it is on video.
because I come alive with an audience.
I don't doubt it. Do you feel like you feed off that quite a bit? I mean, if you've been basically performing since you've been in school,
Yes.
or since before that at church.
Yeah, I mean, I love people and performing, not performing. Just I'm a people person. I love to, if somebody's having an event, I want to go. I want
Right.
to dress up. I want to meet people and network. That's where I do really well. So the pandemic was trash for me.
Yeah, right. And that's the thing. We were so lucky because we've got the virtual setup, right? We have all these great musicians and artists, and for the last 6 years, whether it's radio or podcasts and what we're doing now, I've talked to comics, and most of that's been in person, right?
Yeah.
When you go on a steady pace of doing radio with your friends who you do it with 3 hours a night, 5 nights a week, over the years, you're a social person, you're doing whatever it is we've done, and then we have all these interesting people come in. It's cool, and it's a nice thing that you can do the virtual stuff, but yeah, crowds and doing things in person.
I can't even imagine a comedian. You can't do a virtual comedy show.
No, what you do is you hang out and just shoot the breeze, and funny stuff happens. The virtual shows where people do stand up, more power to you if you can make it work, but you might as well just be making TikToks or funny statements
Right.
because
Yes.
people aren't conditioned to sit there and wait for a 10-minute punchline.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing to feed off of. So yeah, I could see a group of comedians sitting together just talking. That would be super funny.
Yeah, it definitely can be.
Yeah.
I'm curious too. So Saturday or most of your shows that you do, since it is such a production, is it just you? Do you have an opening band or artist beforehand?
Usually I do. I like to have openers. For this one, I don't have an opener, but I do have one of my musicians' name is Timothy McGimsey. He goes by Who is Timothy.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be playing a 15-minute intermission set.
Oh, nice.
So I'm doing 2 different sets. So
Yeah.
I'll do a 30-minute set. He'll do an intermission, and then I'll do another 30 minutes.
That's great. So it's truly a show.
It is, and
Mm-hmm.
we have the whole band, and it's just gonna be fun. I like to create experiences for people, right?
Yeah.
I like to do things that small details that'll make you say, "Wow, this was worth my $30 VIP or my $20. That's a 30, 20, or 15." And however you spend, whichever tier you come in, I want you to feel like you got every dollar's worth that
Absolutely.
you spent when you come to a Lydia Caesar show.
Well, and that's what sets it apart too. People, and unfortunately for artists, you'll be, to a degree, judged the same as someone that they're seeing at Chaffetz, right?
Exactly.
It's not fair
It's
necessarily.
not.
Yeah, but it's the way it is.
But that's so, and I say that all the time because I host open mics and everything. I say, listen, every stage you get on is the garden.
Yeah.
Okay? Every one you get on is the Enterprise Center. That's how you have to treat it. Because people They don't know what's going
Right.
on behind the scenes. They just want to be impressed.
They're like, I took off work for this. And you're going to entertain me.
You're
and
gonna
we're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're absolutely right. They don't care what your budget is or anything. They're gonna judge you the same way they would judge a Beyonce concert. So you better bring it.
Is the Garden the ultimate place for you to perform?
Oh my God, of course. I'm a New Yorker.
You have to,
I
yeah.
mean, like, especially like, I don't want to just be at the Garden, like, doing some like.
Are you coming out of the rafters?
I want to do like
how's it go?
I want to do a headlining show at the Garden.
Sure.
Like that's the dream, and it's a full-on production. I mean, there's fire and lights.
Yeah. What does Lydia do with a giant budget?
Oh my God. This is a crazy question because that's never happened.
No. And then if you happen to get the right sponsor or ticket sales go well or something, then you're just catching your breath from the last time you got the breath kicked out of you.
Do I want to spend this on production or eat tonight?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what it is.
But I would definitely love to do I see like an LED screen like behind me with like all kinds of stuff flashing on it. And I love like the little fire lights that be in the front of the stage.
How'd it go?
And then I also just see like a nice black stage with a boom spotlight. I'm big on lighting. Like I want some really cool lights that move. And
okay.
I got visions.
I can tell.
It'll
Reference this
happen.
whenever it happens. Go back if you forget. Be like, hey, what did I say on that show?
Right.
Yeah. Just, like,
Pull up
follow
that
it.
episode to
Right.
remember.
Assistant. We've got prizes to give away. I don't want to forget to do this. Lydia, I want you to help me. I would love it if you would pick a winner from this. So anybody, B Parker on
Where
YouTube.
can I see the
I'll just read them to you.
Oh,
they're
okay.
the YouTube comments or Facebook, either one. But I was just going to read them to you if you want.
Okay, let's hear it.
Let's see. We've got, as I say that, now I lose them. Globes and Maps, something corporate. That's, I don't, do you know that song?
What?
It's about as cheesy emo. Globes and Maps by something corporate. It's a very cheesy emo song.
Dang,
so that's,
I don't know it.
Yeah, you're fine not knowing it.
I'm embarrassed. What else?
Quincy, shout out to Quincy for tuning in. Can't make it Saturday, has some stuff going on, but loves the tunes.
Thank
Gonna check
you.
you out another time. Here I am saying I've got this queued up, and then I don't. Oh, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Actually, it's a vampire love song. That's from Paul. End of the Road, Boys to Men from Ken Kelman.
Oh, I love that. I love that song.
Quincy's got Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. Oh man.
Oh, nothing's gonna stop us.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing's gonna stop us. What song is that?
Wait.
And we will build this world together.
Is that Starship?
Love forever.
Is that Starship?
That's
Logan?
a good song. It's
Please
cheesy
tell
though. It
me.
is. It's cheesy. I don't
Yeah.
know. That might win just
That's
because
pretty
it's
good.
I know it, and it's so like it gives me like what is that in the 90s?
That's 80s, I
Is it
think.
80s?
I think it's Starship. I don't know. We'll get to it. And shout out to everybody tuning in, giving these. We've got a few more. Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now is kind of in the lead, I feel like. That's from
feel like that.
Quincy. Let's see if we
good
get an
one.
answer on that real quick. Bunch of people. Precious J chiming in, comedian from here. Hi, Precious. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Precious.
Oh, it was. Quincy says Jefferson Starship. So there it is.
There it is.
So there's that, and it's cheese. They also did that song, Built This City on Rock and Roll.
We built this city.
Bow, bow.
They got a style, don't they? Huh? They got a style.
That's widely regarded as the worst song ever, like the worst commercial, just awful song ever. And I want to say when I was 3, I could sing every single part of that song. So I don't know if that's child abuse on my parents' part or if it was just cute.
Right.
So
You see what I'm doing here with this Jack Daniels?
hey, you know what? That's
Gonna
why
do
I
a little-
put
a
that
little
over there for
splash,
you.
A little splash, just a little bit.
I switched that over for you. Take as much
Just
as
a
you
little
want.
splash, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. She's drinking
that
responsibly, as you
cocktail
should
was a
too.
little modest.
Well.
No. It's delicious, but I want to taste it.
Lydia's gonna stick around for the Two Funny Mamas taping after this. At this
Oh,
rate,
you know what? I need Sherry Shepherd to. I'm calling you out for the legendary. I'm nominating you.
Oh, you're
Sherry,
nominating me. Uh-huh.
I'm nominating Sherry Shepherd for my legendary love challenge. I want her to do one
Okay, we'll
on
see.
Instagram.
All right.
Okay, Sherry, if you're watching, if you're out there.
She's not.
I know, but you know,
But
he's
hey,
open.
here it is. Chris, can you make a clip? All right, we had Dennis throwing in Boys to Men. He typed "I'll mail love to you" in like male like a dude, which is way funnier. But it's "I'll make love to you." That's a good one.
Okay, so that is a good one, but in my heart, I cannot put a Boyz II Men song that is cheesy. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
When I was young, it was not
It's
cheesy.
real.
It was
It's real
to me.
It's real to me. Damn it.
It's real.
Lisa's letting people know Sonny and Cher, I got you, babe. Muskrat Love from Captain and Tennille.
I don't know that. Do you?
It's a cheesy song.
Is it cheesy? Is it cheesier than "And we will build us up together, nothing gonna happen"? No, nothing's cheesier than that.
No, I think that's it.
That's from what movie was that too? That
Mannequin. I knew
Mannequin.
it. Mannequin. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Mannequin was
Cheers to
one
Mannequin.
of the greatest. As a kid,
Yeah, okay. Thank you for prefacing that.
I was a
like,
whole
Lydia,
child.
put
No.
the drink down.
no,
You
me and
just
my
said Mannequin
listen,
and Greatest in the
me
same
and my
sentence.
sister were babies, and Mannequin was our jam.
You have a sister.
I do. I have
Does
two.
she perform? Do they perform?
Both of them. My younger sister is a phenomenal theater. Like she does musical theater.
Oh, that's great.
My older sister, everyone, and my brother too. All four
Your brother's
of
a
us.
preacher, minister?
He's a preacher, but an amazing voice.
Man, preachers, you talk about public speakers.
I
Whether
know,
you're an
I know.
artist of any kind, watch a preacher.
What facts? They know
Mm-hmm.
how. I'm telling you, it's hard. It's like stand up almost. You have to really keep the crowd.
You know, Sam Kinison was a preacher before he was one of the, he did the garden, he did Madison Square Garden. He
But
was a televangelist or evangelist.
I have siblings and they all sing, and me and my older sister were obsessed with. I knew it was Mannequin too. I was like, was that Mannequin? You win. That's the song.
Quincy wins.
Quincy, you win. You
That's
just
right.
took me back.
Look at that.
To
Quincy,
my childhood.
Oh, that's so great. And we'll do an advanced screening of the new Mannequin when it comes out too. Oh my
I hope
gosh.
they call me for that because that movie has so many moments that I'm like.
You want
We
in
loved
on
them
that?
as kids.
Yeah.
We loved. I mean, it's like I don't even remember how bad it is because my memories of it are only good childhood
Right.
memories. I'm sure if I watched it now, I'd probably be like, "Oh my god!"
Right. What are we watching? I wonder about that too. The pacing is so different. Even up into the 90s, the best example like of a movie that would still be considered great or whatever, Rocky won an Oscar for the script, right? That was made in 1979 or 1978. If you watch Rocky, it's like you're watching a documentary. You're like, what? And not a fast-paced Netflix documentary, like a PBS documentary from back in the day. Because it's so slow-paced and we're used to there's no story, unfolding. It's bam, 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 bam. So that plays into it as well.
It does. We're
yeah.
in that. Listen, it's like TikTok is weird to me. Like I can't just scroll the app just because it's literally like a brain scramble. It's just like everything's so fast. And
Right.
It's so loud. There's no pictures, so it's always just audio. And that's where we're in this place of just like they want it fast and quick, and everything's got to move. Da, da, da.
You have kids, right? So
Yes.
I say that like right, like hey, I don't know how old your children are, but Stacey Static used to do radio
Love
personality,
Stacey,
so talented.
And I love her daughter Asha's like one of my best St. Louis
Love
friends.
Asha. And then her younger daughter would come in when Stacey would do her podcast here, and her younger daughter would come in, and she's 8 years old,
Yeah.
doing TikTok.
Riley.
Before,
Is her name Riley?
yeah, and
Okay.
and before anyone like over the age of 12 was using it, and she's like zipping through it, making all this stuff. That's what I was gonna ask. I was like, you do TikTok and everything quite a bit, but. Are you letting your kids do it? Are they getting
Yeah, well,
involved? Because they'll probably learn it fast.
Yeah. Well, my son is only 8. No, he's 9. I lied. But he doesn't have a phone. But he'll participate in our
that.
TikToks.
Yeah.
He did this. My husband made him do this one thing. It's like the sound was like, "Oh wow, let me see that. Oh man, that's effing great!" Right? It's a tiny kid saying it's a kid's
Yeah.
voice. So my husband's into all studio gear and stuff. So he did one where he did that voiceover. Like he let him like look at some studio gear and like he mouthed it. Right? Oh man, that's effing great or whatever.
That MFR looks good.
And it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. But when I saw it, I said, "Did your mom see this?" And he was like, she hasn't called me yet. I said, "Oh, she calling." And we were on our date night. And of course, the phone rings and say, "Mama." I said, "Oh." He was like, "You answered." I said, "I don't have no parts in this."
Oh.
She as soon as she picks up, "You got my baby cussing on the internet."
So you have to answer to that.
She was furious.
Oh my God.
She didn't even know it was a voice. We had to explain to her like it's a voiceover. Like he didn't say it, but she was like,
Right.
"Nah, still you got him mouthing it. Take it down. Take it down." He never took it down, but she was like, she'd have talked to him for a few days.
It was over.
She was upset.
Man.
But, you know, what can you do?
Hey.
It was good content. It got a lot
Good
of likes.
content, Grandma.
Got a lot of likes.
Sorry. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I like that attitude, and you're raising performers, I'm sure too.
Right.
So that's how it'll go. I don't want to keep you here too long. We've got a little cocktail to drink, but any other shows planned right now outside of Saturday?
You know what? I'm gonna say this, and nobody knows this. This is an exclusive.
An
And
exclusive.
I see that this is one of our sponsors, so that's why I will be at Music at the Intersection this year.
September.
I just got booked for the Sunday the 11th. I will be the opening performer for the main stage.
Okay. I was like, don't say the headliner.
No. I just said for the main stage.
For the main
They
stage.
already told me I can't say the headline. I'm professional.
like,
I'm not
we
trying
can't
to,
bail out
I'm
of
not trying
this.
to lose the gig before
Yeah.
the gig.
Lydia Caesar was doing music at the intersection.
No, but I'm for the main stage on the 11th. I'm the opening act. So.
It's going to be great. You'll hear a bunch more about Music at the Intersection, and Lydia will be there, so you know it's going to be.
And that was an exclusive, a way early exclusive.
That's right.
But yeah, other than that, not yet. I'm not sure. I know we are planning to bring our showcase back. Our record label, Sauce Records. My husband and I have a label.
See, you're laying the tracks. You have to come back to talk. There's so much more you all do.
There's more.
Sorry, I
there's so
interrupted
much.
you. Yeah.
No, but we're gonna plan a showcase in April. We
Nice.
used to do a showcase called the Center Stage Showcase before the pandemic every other month at the Ready Room, which closed during the pandemic. But now it's going to be at the House of Soul, and it's a competition for local talent.
Love it.
And they win like studio time and like radio interviews and like tracks from, big producers. They win a whole prize package and a $500 from us. So it's a great show. We're going to bring that back in April. I'll make sure to let you know when that's coming back.
Definitely do.
Yeah.
Lydia, what a pleasure tonight. ET messaged and told me to get your address. He'll send a mask. You can make that happen. Wow, what a great show. Be sure to go check out the show. If we'll show that flyer one more time. If it's not sold out yet, you can get tickets and head over to everythinglydia.com. Going to be a great show. Doors at 8, show at 9 this Saturday, February 12th. Take your date out. Get your Valentine's on. Because Monday, the 14th, it's just going to be too packed everywhere.
It is.
You need to go to
Do it on the
dark room.
weekend and get it over with. Mm-hmm. Yes.
You guys going to go out for Valentine's Day?
How about we tried to book a reservation like 2 weeks ago, and like 4 of our favorite places were already booked.
Yeah, that seems like anymore. It's like a good night to show each other how well you cook.
And Valentine's Day happens to fall on Monday nights, which is our date night. So,
oh, nice.
So we already have like our childcare is situated and everything. So I'm sure we'll figure. So maybe we'll do like a nice dinner in the house or something. Who knows? But
There you go.
we always figure it out. We'll figure something out.
Well, you can find out how it went on Instagram at Miss Caesar.
That's facts. That's
She'll
facts.
let you know.
I share it all.
Lydia, what a pleasure. Had an absolute blast tonight. Sounded great, and love the boots.
Yes.
And keep it rocking. Again,
you,
go
Chris.
follow Lydia. Follow ET at SuperHype1. He's the U.S. ambassador for Jack Daniels. We're back next week, and I don't know who we have next week. It's going to be a surprise, so that'll be a good time. Thanks to Logan, thanks to Andy, and thanks to everybody for watching. We'll see you soon.